Those are not dock lines. Take a cove, though. Value XP over pretty much everything on this character. Go for duct tape. Yeah, that's usually what I'm hoping for on Vanessa. It's just early is still so late. I don't know if those events show up before, like, day 6 or 7. Some temporarily permanent Bob games. I am so sick of the pig. I can't do it anymore. The Bob just never wants to leave the board. He sticks around forever. I'm having fun with double dinos with Dually. Yeah, if I ever get bored of Vanessa, I could see just, like, banning Rays and playing Dually and normals, but I'm just not having a good enough time with Vanessa.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Silver items, though. That is the silliest silver item shop I have ever seen on day 1. Yes, I would definitely like to buy these game. Sniper rifle, you coward. Do you not see the combo? We have synergy. I'm taking an actual 1 regen. Well, we went from the most exciting day 1 hour to one of the least exciting day 1 hours.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Nice companion core.
You fall like a boulder. Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Well, musket, 100%. That is what the item does.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
I've seen better curios. I don't really want to roll. Like, I could sell the Cove, but I think we're just playing the Cove instead of the Bronze Dock Lines right now. There's my second XP. Then we... Whetstone Musket's kind of interesting. I guess Cloak Musket, also not terrible. The lighter keeps up with the haste almost.
Knife or beak? Your choice.
We had a fun run with Pig, with Yo-Yo, Landscraper, Bushel Duct Tape. Yeah, yeah. There's just so many runs that are hopelessly the same thing on Pig over and over again. And you can't really avoid them. Like, you're not gonna not pick Bob as your starting item. You're not gonna not pick Regal Blade.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
But the amount of times where I've been holding like half a pivot in my bag and then the run ends is just the worst. And it's not like the run ends because we're losing. It's the run is ending because we just win with the bob. We didn't need the pivot in the first place. Should I get Bloodhound?
Every creature has a
Crit
weak
freeze?
point. I see yours already. Strike an inch to the left, nothing. An inch to the right, everything.
Do you like me? Here, have some.
Another empty chest.
Feed the
waiting to be
cove.
filled.
Upgrade my dock lines. I should read the rest of these, but I mean, I'm not actually going to read the rest of these.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Just ask the hay shaft to give you Oceanic Rush, and there it was. Oh, congratulations. So... Julie's maybe a little bit strong.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Free
Some
skills.
folks a lot older than me.
Burn freeze works.
A lot less.
I'd rather lean into burn.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So like 9 years.
Using his fire core correctly. Yeah, true, true. First dually we've seen so far tonight that didn't throw everything on the wrong side of the core.
I have too much strength for one blade.
Griffin's Iron failed you in your last flagship run. It's just so expensive. Like, I just don't want to take that many shops. Vanessa's not pig.
I will accept my punishment.
Like, the thing that makes augmented weaponry so strong
It's over already.
is that you don't really have to play any differently to make it good. You still get to take all the chocolate bar events, you still get to go gumballs. I guess you go to gumballs earlier than you would otherwise. But, like, it's not like that's a bad thing.
Ah,
Had a fiery proboscis. 150 damage, 80 burn, 10-second flashbang, tripwire, restorative lighthouse, lost to a pig that had a shield build. Oh no. Oh no. So, isn't flashbang bugged? Doesn't flashbang not work? Am I thinking of the right item? I think you might have... You might have gotten baited by text that lies. Yeah, flashbang slows one item. Yeah, you got very scammed. Unfortunate. How permanent is this musket? Probably not very. How permanent is this Cutlass? Yeah, Vanessa's amulet's still bugged. There hasn't been a patch that would have fixed that. Everything that was bugged at the start of December is still going to be bugged now. Weatherglass builds. Get 10 wins. Good luck, good luck.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Normally I don't go gumballs because it's obnoxious to do. Somewhat fair. I usually don't skip gumballs if it's good for my board. Usually. You pick the lose 10% health for damage crit on level up. It depends. The more weapons I'm playing, the more likely I am to press it. Though I'm tending to not play weapon comps, so almost never this patch. Like, I wouldn't want to click it with a board like this. $13 gold. Fine. Wait. Again? Do a lot of gold just sitting in the cove. I think a 63 shield cove lets me take this. We could also try to get Ace Potion. I'm just selling this. We never need that. Should have sold that ages ago.
Support the arts. Give me your gold.
Yeah, I'll occasionally click it early game when I'm at like 300 life. Lose 30 life to get a bunch of damage. Especially if my board is weak, and I think it's going to be the difference between winning and losing the player fight.
The flame is a fickle lover.
Waste of gunpowder. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Golden dock lines. Uh-huh. It's crazy how this item doesn't even make the list for Dooley's best items. But it's like one of the best weapons in the entire game. uh... Technically, this is still doing more damage, other than the burn. This is hitting for 60 and 6 burn. No crit on this yet. It's hitting for 110.
We're out to
Just gotta
destroy
get a little
the
flat on it.
not to squabble with
And then a
nobody.
little crit. Why are we running into better dually boards in unranked than we were in ranked?
Defeat does not defeat me.
These people are cowards? Maybe. Weird. Like, that board wasn't great, but... At least it had Dooley's best items on it. I can greed more in unranked? I don't think Dooley has much of a problem greeding for his items in ranked. Let's grow the cove.
People here look so vulnerable.
Not quite. I could see turning this into a water wheel eventually. Having, like, rocket launcher lighter as triggers on the water wheel. And I don't really need the pearl. We're dropping the lighter eventually. It could be pearl. Cutlass better than the other weapon. I think the 7 burn makes it better. For now. I think because of the 7 burn, it's a little better.
Don't like my armor. I tried my best.
Oh. Nope, you are 100% right. I completely forgot.
See that plank? Walk it.
Enchants, thought they were pretty meh, except for parry. Then you saw the heavy enchant, so good. So like 2 items for 1 second. Yeah, yeah. Slow enchants tend to be very good. This is like almost a spot to pick it. It is really good with rocket launcher. Doubles its damage. Sharpening stick. Yeah, yeah. I just saw that it had a big burn number and just assumed that it was from Cinders. Hidden super enchanter bomb. Yeah, I don't know what crit missiles is all about. That one's... It's so good for no reason. Like, it doesn't fit the card at all. I had... a little bit more damage. I guess it also needs CDR. Drop all the defense, take the monster fight. Rely on crit burn.
Oh, you'd make a lovely statue. The mouse bites back.
Plus 3 XP.
Over already? We barely got our flags up.
Okay, now what? We don't need to keep this around. Field does tend to be pretty good into most Vanessas. I had this one on the wrong side.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
2k points, you don't know how to spend them on, you need options. Yeah. I don't know. I've never really known what to do with channel points. They've always just kind of been there.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use. All cannon, no ball.
Okay, what does... Plus 10 damage, plus 2 burn. Versus plus 12 damage. Oh, it's just a 5. Yeah. Could also upgrade the Cove, but I don't think I'm keeping the Cove around.
Aha! Now this will inspire the crew.
239k point thing to become VIP. Yeah. Maybe. Is that what most streamers do with their channel points? Just like have gigantic rewards
Food
for stuff
is
like
life.
VIP?
Our bodies are just containers for it.
Darn. I mean, we have the song requests. I'm not the biggest fan of sound effects. Seems a little too intrusive.
Waste of gunpowder.
I'm probably supposed to speed up the dock lines instead of the rocket launcher, but I have a rocket launcher, and I want to see it be fast. East.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
What beats
Make
Lich?
this more fun.
Close to nothing. I used to take it all the time in like Armadillo, Dually, Bunker stuff, but it is rare that I will voluntarily take that fight. I think you can beat it with Crook. No, I don't want anything intrusive for channel points. Nothing that would affect the stream for
Bring her
an
about.
extended period of
I've
time.
got another salvo in me.
Vanessa, the best one? No. Little robot dude. It's the best character by a good amount this patch.
With great sacrifice comes great reward.
Murder Lich. Yeah, it's just there's not very many of those that can do that much damage on day 6. If Lich was like even a day 7 fight, it would be a lot more beatable.
In a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
But it's just so rare on day 6 that you can kill 2,750 life before the poison from the Necro kills you. Especially with all the freezes.
You see landfill, I see
There's
buried treasure.
Kiryu. I don't like that we lose to freeze now, but
Clean up the bazaar.
it's okay. I should probably get rid of this before I roll this, just so I can get more.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Okay.
While you're doing your
do
part
this
to clean
too.
up the bazaar.
Still infinite gold just sitting in the cove.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, we're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody. Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder. Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Cloak do. Every time the rocket launcher activates, it gains haste and 3 damage. And it activates 3 times when it activates. So it gives me full haste uptime on the rocket launcher. And some damage scaling.
Hello, little sentient.
I'm trying how much that matters when this has deadly. If this gets to diamond, we can replace the enchant.
Clouds. The sea.
I guess that matters a little bit. Charge is immediately you charge your current cooldown. Haste is you charge faster for the next X seconds.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
People
Just
first,
lines.
profit 10.
It's worse than the rocket launcher, I think. I do like that it has a cooldown. status effect is the best to focus on? I mean, burn generally does the most damage. It ticks twice as fast as poison.
Buy, don't buy.
Pretty much every build wants to have some slow in it.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
But you're not really focusing on it so much as just making sure that you have enough.
Care little for gold. Your enlightenment is my reward.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
But it really just
Go
depends
ahead,
what items you have access to.
underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Like, I think Burn Dually is generally better than Poison Dually, but if I'm starting with a Companion Core and I get an early Monitor Lizard, probably gonna lean into Poison.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use. I paint my ship red, but I don't bleed.
Cake to be a type of cupcake. What? No. You've got the subset and superset mixed up. What? A cupcake is a type of cake. Why would it be the other way around?
As long as you draw breath, your training is not complete.
More life. Poison is that you don't have to find haste.
See that plank?
Not sure what you mean.
Walk it.
Poison builds still want to have haste. Unless you just mean if you're playing Companion Core, you don't really need more haste than that. Sure, I mean, you can say the same thing about the burn build that plays Companion Core. Like, Companion Core can be burned, too. Charger better than lighter. It's close. The problem with battery here is it's really only saving 1 second. What's lighter doing for me? The initial burn for the rocket launcher. That's really it. I can put it on dock lines. That's pretty good. Any core burn, any good? Yeah, it's probably better than the Monitor Lizard build. It does damage faster. But again, it's just what order you get the things in. You're not going to pivot out of one to play the other. Burn's not up long enough for launcher. Well, opponents have the correct slow timings. Anything is possible. I don't have any flat on the dock lines. This goes to 4 items, but it goes to a 3-second slow. Launchers plus 20 damage. None of these are great. could make a case for the cloak, too. If you think you're gonna have longer fights.
I may be young for a captain.
I think this
but
giving
I've
extra
seen
burn
my
puts her over
share
the top,
of
though.
storms.
I need Oceanic Rush so bad. Cloak is upgraded easily enough in Curio. I don't know, do we really expect to see Curios? I kind of agree, but... This is what, 120? Gold's not a thing at all. Just go here for 30 more life. Oh, what is... I don't want things bugging out. Let's just make sure everything's gonna work.
For me, this is talking fast. Was it too heavy? They tell me it's a problem.
Probably fine. I apply burn.
Waste of gunpowder.
Loot items. Still a little too slow to play the battery with it. If I get a rivet gun, I'm not even sure how I play it. Okay, I'm glad we didn't get a rivet gun. Shiny goggles. +1 multicast. Burst tech legit. Increase the cooldown, so percent CDR is better. Yep, that is how it works. I've never had a shiny rope, no.
Underestimate me.
It's
It makes
earrings,
this more
they give
fun.
plus max HP every time you slow. I did forget that item existed. Could fish for that more. The rocket launcher mirror. Wait, do they have no slows? What is... What are you doing? Oh, they have a duct tape. I see.
All cannon, no
Such a
bone.
sad lighthouse. Double cast full skill. Ooh. Usually haste on docklines is enough to perma-slow their board, but... Double cast also pretty nice to have. Take another Colossus fight.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
I already have crit freeze. Bloodhound is good. I just really want an excuse to spend a whole bunch of gold. There we go.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
You can take that so it
The
stops
cleaner the
showing up.
blade, the quicker the fight.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Okay, I think this first curio was so good that I'm supposed to exit to menu before rolling.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Does exit to menu do? It lets you roll the same items that you already had.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Probably a sentence that shouldn't exist. I don't disagree, but if these bugs are going to be in the game, I'm going to use them, because I expect everyone else to be using them. You ever do that with only some of the items that you buy? I don't think it matters whether or not you buy the items, it just matters if they were in the shop or not.
Hope you packed a change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
That is the first time I have ever seen this item.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
What am I using it on? I've seen them in the vault before. You're right. You're right. Battery. It doesn't do anything on battery. Like, this activates at 3.4, charges half a second, and then battery activates, charges it for 3, and it activates again. It overloads? No, that's not how charge works. Extra charge is wasted. We're probably playing the cloak forever. I could upgrade the cloak. I'll just upgrade the dock lines. It's probably better.
Haha. Now this.
We have the
will
plus slow on
inspire
it.
the
This should be
crew.
plenty.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Oceanic Rush! It's so good! Okay.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round. Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Barely better. Aquatic CDR. XP.
Experience is trash.
I do have exactly one weapon. It's a little redundant with the dock lines. But... eh. enchant do I want? Haste. Healing on Crow's Nest. Probably just like haste on either Dockline or Crow's Nest. Don't care about your skill. I don't think I'm ever playing Juggler if I get it, but...
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Double damage crits. Oh, that'd be good too, yeah. Oh, was that freeze on haste and I didn't have freeze on haste? I definitely should have taken that instead of temporal strike. I thought it was one of the ones we already had. One of these days I'll need to sell this cove.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Yeah, we need Oceanic Rush. I'm gonna shield on Crow's Nest. I'm just gonna shield Docklines and save the Crow's Nest enchant for the level.
Ships may sink, but I'm a good swimmer.
Seemed dually is a skill issue. Yeah, I mean, if we have Oceanic Rush, we win that. We're just too slow to do anything. We need starting haste. Oh boy.
See that plank? Walk it.
Hey, Concerned Mom. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. Well, we already have all the slow that we need. Heal on Crow's Nest? How much healing value is it? Heal 60. It's either heal 60 or poison 4. I think we are just taking heal 60. Shadow Cloak doesn't enchant well, right? Yeah, it's just heal 30. Even worse. Now, I have infinite gold, but we don't really need items. I kind of just need skills.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Says the first activation be faster. guess I could drop the battery, too. But then I kind of get wrecked by... Like, the big reason why I would want to do this is I just have more freezables in play. So I'm less likely to lose to just, like, a bunch of Frostfires. It goes to 2.4 from 4.1. I don't know, the speed's close. I think there being more targets just makes me better enough into interaction that this is a better board. Because we don't have... Yeah, we don't even have haste freeze. So the only thing that haste is doing is giving us speed.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Go ahead.
Extra damage is nice. I think the extra damage is just, like, dwarfed by the amount of burn that we're doing, but... Yeah. And that is why...
Bravery without strength is a sword without blade.
And that opponent explains very elegantly why we want to put items that just have random cooldowns in play.
The Bazaar is filled with things. It is paradise.
Don't need Temporal Strike. Shatter happens fast enough,
Not one person
I guess.
training today.
Don't see this going back in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I saw a bunch of them yesterday, too. People just... I don't know. Are those the people that, like, go to Reddit and complain about freeze? They just put one item with a cooldown on their board, get it frozen for 12 seconds, and then run to Reddit? Yeah, I could battery it. You can do this and keep the cooldown, but I don't know. You do lose the 30 damage. It's not like the battery on the dock lines is bad. More weapons make sense now that you have a heal without keeping the lifesteal. No, you're getting so much of your healing from the lifesteal. This is just heal 60 on crit. This is like heal 300. All you need is one Radiant item. Yeah, but you actually have to have the Radiant for that.
Was that even a battle?
For over 600.
Skirmish?
Oh, yeah, right. Double damage. I'm not even thinking about the extra doubling. Yeah, this is like 10% of our healing right now. Cat Pirates for the last fight, since it's do or die. A few free skills that are egregious. I don't disagree, but, like, play around them a little bit.
All of this is
Like, they exist. They're strong. You know they exist. You know they're strong. You expect opponents to have them. Don't play a board that can never beat, like, 2 bronze free skills. Have some respect.
Have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Oceanic Rush? Nope.
My skills are not weapons. A blade can prove guard.
I mean, it's not quite Oceanic Rush, but it is close. pirates are ready.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Another one?
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me. I paint my ship red. Each bounty gets us closer to victory!
There's so many of those boards. I don't know, man. I don't know. The streamer, and then I'll do this. Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will jam some more dock lines. Unranked full of memers. I mean, we ran into better dually boards on unranked in the early game than we were running into unranked.